All right, boxing fans, here we go. Tonight's main event will feature Odessa, Texas, Juan Spanky Baldwin, who now fights out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Juan is ranked number 8 by the United States Boxing Association. He has a record of 15-2 with 10 knockouts. He'll step into the ring to face Leo Mancillas. There you're looking at Juan Baldwin, a tremendous fighter who's come up kind of slow. He's been a pro for some time, but he's really starting to make his move now. And there you see his opponent, Leo Mancillas, coming from Durango, Mexico. Leo, with a record of 22-14, will step in to face Juan Baldwin. And now let's go to the weigh-in at the Albuquerque Convention Center.
Juan Baldwin.
Okay, first onto the scales will be Juan Baldwin. There you see him taking his shirt off. Juan is expected to weigh in around the 140-pound mark. 15-2 is his record with 10 knockouts. There you see New Mexico Athletic Commission member Max Abeda looking at the scale.
Juan Baldwin, 141. 141, Juan Baldwin.
Okay, so Juan Baldwin comes in at 141 for the super lightweight match. And he's looking like he's in real good condition. He looks very strong. And right now his opponent, Leo Mancillas, will step onto the scale.
Pedro Fernandez?
Yeah, he didn't put nothing.
I just got those today. He was in the last one.
Well, he interviewed Daniel when we were in California.
Leo Mancillas, 133.
Yeah.
Mancillas, 133.
Did you look through the Usually
Leo Mancillas comes in at 133.
This is Leo Mancillas, and we'll
Let's
have
meet
his
him.
translator here answering the questions. And we want to ask Leo how he feels about coming to Albuquerque to fight in the main event tomorrow night.
¿Cómo te sientes para esta pelea?
Siento verdes condiciones para ganar.
He says he's in well condition for this fight. He's prepared well for this fight.
Okay, Leo's facing Juan Baldwin. Is he familiar with him? Has he heard of him?
¿Conozco que vas a pelear? ¿Sabes quién es?
No, no lo conozco.
He said he never heard of him. Never heard of him.
Okay, let's ask Leo what kind of style does he have and what can we expect to see in the ring?
¿Qué clase de boxeadores? ¿Qué clase de peleadores?
Fajador va a salir a noquear.
Or he just goes straight. He's going to try to knock him down. Fajador.
Okay. Well, Leo has a lot of professional experience, and ask him if he thinks that's going to help him tomorrow night.
Si te va a ayudar la experiencia que tienes.
Creo que sí, bastante.
He thinks it's going to help him a lot. Experience he has.
Does he have any predictions on the results of the fight tomorrow?
Tiene predicación de la pelea. Tiene una predicación. O sea,
No, eso no podría saber realmente. No conozco a mi oponente, no.
he can't say nothing about that. He doesn't like to talk about that.
Okay. What would he like to say to the people of Albuquerque before he steps into the ring?
¿Qué le quiere decir la gente de México antes que te subas al ring?
Pues me gustaría, pues antes que nada un saludo y me gustaría que fuera la gente a verme pelear, porque pues, creo que será buena pelea.
He just wants all the people just go see him, and he's guaranteed he's going to be a good fight.
Okay, that's Leo Mancillas. He'll be stepping in the ring with Juan Baldwin. Thank you, Leo, and thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, and now joining us on the 8-Count Boxing Hour, the young man that'll be headlining the card tomorrow night, it's Juan Baldwin. How are you doing, Juan? How do you like it here in Albuquerque?
I love it. It's beautiful out here.
Okay. Record of 15-2. How's your career been moving along?
Slowly, and I'm looking forward to working with Cameron and all, and I'm excited about coming out to Albuquerque. It's going to be a great opportunity for me just to be fighting again.
Okay, it's been a while since your last fight?
Yeah, it's been about 8 months, and I've been anxious to get back in there and get back to it.
Okay, you're stepping into the ring against Leo Mancillas. Have you seen Leo Mancillas before?
I don't know nothing about him. I know that he's a veteran and he's been there a long time, but I'm taking this fight just like any other fight. You know, it was a world title fight tonight or tomorrow night. I'd take it just the same.
Okay, your record is 15-2. I believe you have about 10 knockouts.
Right. Yeah.
How would you tell us your style? I mean, are you
I
a
would
puncher or?
describe myself more of a boxer, puncher, technician to a sort, but I can adapt to the fight, whatever type of fighter I'm fighting.
Okay, I saw your fight against Jorge Romero on Univision. It was televised nationally. That was one heck of a fight, and you pulled it out in Romero's hometown. Tell us about that fight.
Yeah, I pulled out the fight. You know, I had 10 days of training for the fight, and it was one of those do or die situations for me early in my career. But it was something that I thought I had to do, and well, I fought my butt off for 10 rounds, and you know, I was surprised to get past 3 because I was tired after 3.
That was one wild fight, but you must have won the fight because it was his hometown, and you still got the decision, huh?
Yeah, I felt by watching the videotape myself. You know, at the fight, I was so tired, and you know, I was just worn from the fight that I didn't really care how things went. But after watching the fight, I realized that I'd won just about every round.
Okay, so we can expect to see you fight in Albuquerque again if you're successful tomorrow night?
Oh yeah, no doubt. You know, it's going to be I'm going to have a great time coming back up here and fighting as many times as possible. If I can get another fight tomorrow, I'll fight tomorrow, right after the fights.
Okay, Juan, do you have a nickname?
Spanky. They call me the Spankster.
You going to spank Mancillas tomorrow night?
That's what's going to happen. It's going to be a spanking.
All right.
At the Spank Arena, you can call it.
What would you like to say to the people of Albuquerque here before you step in the ring?
I'd just like to ask everybody to come out and support it. You know, it's going to be a great opportunity to see somebody that's up and coming. And I don't guarantee anything, but I do guarantee I'm going to be there and I'm going to give it my best.
Okay, folks, that's Juan Baldwin, Spanky. He's going to be entertaining you for some time to come. Thanks a lot, Juan.
Right.
Okay, we're ready to get underway with the main event. There you see Juan Spanky Baldwin getting ready to climb into the ring to face Leo Mancillas. Baldwin, coming from Odessa, Texas, now fighting in Albuquerque, New Mexico, fighting under the banner of Prime Productions of Albuquerque. And the Guzmans have found a real fine boxer in Mr. Juan Baldwin. Baldwin is a tremendous amateur fighter, building up a good pro record, and he's ranked number 8 by the USBA. There you see him, and now in the other corner is his opponent in the blue trunks. That's Leo Mancillas. Leo, a very durable, rugged veteran, coming in with a record of 22 wins in his 36 fights, with 11 wins by knockout. And let's go up to ring announcer Leroy Mora and make it official. Well, this bout is just about ready to get underway now. Referee Nefi Quintana. And there you see the round card girl telling you that it's round 1. This bout's scheduled for 8 in the super lightweight division. You're looking at Juan Baldwin in the white trunks, his opponent Leo Mancillas in the blue, and we're just about ready to get underway from the Albuquerque Convention Center. Dan Cisneros at ringside, bringing you boxing here on tonight's 8-count boxing hour. We're coming to you from the Albuquerque Convention Center. And round 1 is underway now. Juan Baldwin in the white trunks. Both men are right-handers. No surprise there. Juan Baldwin with a definite weight advantage over his opponent, Leo Mancillas. And you can see right away that Leo Mancillas is not a real stylist. I mean, he's more of a slugger. You're going to see him throw some wild bombs. He throws a lot of hooks. And Juan Baldwin, on the other hand, is a very stylish boxer, the man in the white trunks. Juan Baldwin out of Odessa, Texas, now working behind that jab. And you can see up on the screen, Leo Mancillas in the blue did go the distance with Richard Fowler and Steve Hindy, both lightweights from Albuquerque. And Juan Baldwin now boxing out of Albuquerque by way of Odessa, Texas. We're glad to have him. He's an exciting fighter and a good prospect, ranked number 8 in the United States. So he's a man who also could be getting a world title shot. You see Baldwin very patient. He's real compact. He's not a dancer and he's not a brawler. He's a very compact boxer, a real nice style. There's a good left hook to the head now. And again, Baldwin coming in behind that jab. Leo Mancillas, his style, I guess you'd kind of call him the caveman of boxing. He'll just wing with those big hooks. Very typical of the Mexican fighters. And there you see him coming in with that right hook, kind of an overhand hook. And Juan Baldwin's going to really have to watch himself not to get caught by one of those wild shots. Good straight punches by Juan Baldwin, very well schooled in the art of boxing. He's a tremendous fighter and a real fine gentleman, a nice young man. He took time to talk to us before the fight, and he was glad to come on to the 8-count boxing hour beforehand at the weigh-in, and he's a real gentleman. There's a good little right hand now by Baldwin. Again, Baldwin working the combinations. Leo Mancillas likes to throw one shot at a time. Look at those nice combos from Baldwin. He's a sharp puncher, very accurate. Again, keeping his hands at the ready. Works that jab real nice. You're watching the 8-count boxing hour, and there goes Mancillas down to the canvas. A little right hand kind of chopped him, and he's going to take the 8-count. So Leo Mancillas gets welcomed to Albuquerque by Juan Baldwin. Takes an 8-count. And there you see Mancillas winding up with that big right hand. Those are the punches that he used against Steve Hindy to kind of give Hindy a little bit of trouble in that fight. Steve coming up with an injury in the last round, but he was able to pull out a unanimous decision, and that ends round 1. So round 1 is in the books, a knockdown scored by Juan Baldwin. And as we look into the corner of Leo Mancillas, let's see if we can get a replay on that knockdown scored by Baldwin in the first round. And here we're looking at Juan Baldwin now in the white trunks, Leo Mancillas in the blue. And Baldwin, you could see, just kind of trying to set something up here. And the referee kind of blocks our view, but it looked like a right hand to the body followed by a left hook puts Mancillas down to the canvas. If we could see that just one more time real quick. Now here we are in regular speed. Yeah, definitely. Mancillas kind of leans over, and it's a right hand to the body followed by the left hook. And down goes Leo Mancillas. So a good opening round for Juan Baldwin, the kid out of Odessa, Texas, now representing Albuquerque, New Mexico, under the banner of Prime Productions of New Mexico. Felix Tenorio, Sal Guzman, and Rudy Guzman. Round 2 underway now. Boxing coming to you from the Albuquerque Convention Center. These are super lightweights. Leo Mancillas in the blue trunks with the white trim, and Juan Spanky Baldwin in the all-white trunks. And you can see Baldwin now coming out a little bit more aggressive. Mancillas tasting the canvas there in the opening round. Again, you see Mancillas with that wind-up, wild attack. Everything's coming from the outside, wide looping punches. And Juan Baldwin very patiently just covering up real nicely, picking those shots off, and answering back with some good uppercuts and some straight shots. There's a good left hook to the body now from Juan Baldwin, right above us. And Mancillas banging on the body now. Goes up to the head with a left hook, and Mancillas starting to score on Baldwin. Baldwin, a very patient fighter, very professional. Much like our own Albuquerque Kid Dynamite, Danny Romero Jr., very patient, economical. I guess when you're that good, a good fighter like that, they know that they're not panicked because they know they will win the round. Again, Baldwin back on the ropes. I don't know if that's where he wants to be. Maybe let Mancillas tire himself out a little bit with those looping punches. And now you see Baldwin come back with some good shots on the inside now. Juan Baldwin on the attack. And all of a sudden, Mancillas is starting to feel the pressure from Baldwin. A good series of punches now from Juan Baldwin. You can see those combinations are real nice on the part of Juan Baldwin. Community Cable Channel 27, Albuquerque, and Rio Rancho Cable Channel 10, the 8-count boxing hour. Again, Mancillas coming in with those wild punches. Look at him just miss with that big right. And he's right there for the uppercut from Juan Baldwin. Mancillas trying to get aggressive with Juan Baldwin. Again, Baldwin with his back to the ropes needs to slide out of there and do some damage to Mr. Mancillas. And oh, a low blow from Leo. Left hand kind of low there, south of the border from Leo Mancillas. A little souvenir from home, I guess. And now that kind of made Baldwin mad. He fires a good combination. Again, and he knocks the mouthpiece out of Mancillas' mouth, and now Baldwin really going to work on Mancillas. Leo Mancillas almost defenseless there. And he will take the standing 8 count. So Juan Baldwin just puts his foot on the gas, opens up a little bit, and puts Leo Mancillas in trouble again now. For the second time, he will take the 8 count. And you see Juan, oh, and there's a wild right hand that lands from Mancillas, but Baldwin answers with a solid right hand. And Mancillas comes back with his own left. These men trading hard shots, but Leo Mancillas really getting the damage in that round. And Mancillas going to the wrong corner, so Baldwin really put him in trouble. As you see him finding his way back to the right corner now. Let's look at some replay action on that last exchange. It was pretty wild. And let's go to that footage now on the replay. And here we are, you see Baldwin working on him. And Mancillas had just been exchanging with him, and all of a sudden, there goes the mouthpiece. It was knocked out of his mouth, and Baldwin just jumps right on him. Leo Mancillas just covering up, not even, and he throws a wild retaliation right hand as the referee jumped in, but Nefi Quintana doing the right thing, giving Mancillas 8 seconds to recover. And there you see it again, the mouthpiece goes flying out of the mouth of Leo Mancillas, so a solid shot landed by his opponent, Juan Baldwin. And there you see a very, I guess, disgusted Leo Mancillas, because a knockdown in the first round and a standing 8 count in the second puts him way behind here in this bout, scheduled for 8 rounds. And he's going to depend on those big bombs to score a knockout, or at least a knockdown to get back into this fight. Juan Baldwin far outclassing Mr. Mancillas. And we go to round 3 now here at the Albuquerque Convention Center. Battle of super lightweights here on the 8 count boxing hour. You're looking at a tremendous prospect, the man in white, Juan Baldwin. Fought a tremendous fight, won a victory over undefeated sensation Jorge Romero, that fight taking place in Miami. It was televised on Univision, the Spanish-speaking network, and Juan Baldwin pulled the upset in that fight, defeating Romero in his hometown. So Juan Baldwin, a real prospect, a fighter to be reckoned with. And you see him right now pretty well setting it on cruise control, just pecking away, boxing with Leo Mancillas. Dan Cisneros at ringside. You're watching the 8 count boxing hour. And stay tuned, because right after this fight, you're going to meet a young man from Albuquerque. He's an amateur boxer representing the South San Jose Boxing Club, and his name is Jacob Romero, and you'll be meeting him right after this match. But right now, it's Leo Mancillas in the blue trunks and Juan Baldwin in the white. And there you see a weak, wild, weak left hand from Mancillas. Again, he comes with that crazy left hook. Oh, and he just takes a right hand to the head and kind of slips. Looks like Mancillas is having trouble with his shoes. He's been sliding around the ring a lot and not able to get traction, and that's not going to help him any against a puncher like Juan Baldwin. Again, you see Baldwin just taking advantage when Mancillas misses with those wild shots. Juan Baldwin making him pay. And again, a good counter right from Baldwin. Juan Baldwin really putting on a clinic here. Tremendous boxing put on by Juan Baldwin. Wow, he really looks sharp. Neither man wanted to make a prediction in this match. Both of them kind of on the humble side, just saying, come out and watch us, and we promise to do our best. There's some good body shots from Baldwin again. Juan Baldwin, really impressive here. Again, Leo Mancillas, a very tough man to get out of there. Just ask Richard Fowler and Steve Handy. Both tried. Neither could do it. Both men, though, impressive in punching out hard-fought victories. But Leo Mancillas, a very durable fighter who will go the distance with you. And right now, Juan Baldwin finding that out. scoring the knockdown and the 8 count, but not able to put Mancillas away here. So Baldwin very smartly decides to just go back to boxing and try to find the opening. And now Mancillas goes down again, but that was kind of an off-balance slip. He was off balance and he just kind of got cuffed with the left and went down. There you see Baldwin again with the combination punching. That's what makes him so good. Not one shot at a time, but he follows them. And there you see Mancillas with his trademark wild windmill punch to end round 3. So we head into round 4 now at the Albuquerque Convention Center. This bout is scheduled for 8. You're looking into the corner now of Juan Baldwin. His nickname, Spanky, and he promised that he would put a spanking on Mr. Mancillas, and so far, Juan Baldwin keeping his word. Very impressive performance tonight by Juan Baldwin in the white trunks. Now we move over to the corner of Leo Mancillas. Referee Nefi Quintana checking on him. A little concerned. Mancillas has taken some damage, but you notice Juan Baldwin, a very, very efficient fighter. He's not going to just open up with wild shots, but rather just very, very technical. And I think a Juan Baldwin-Steve Hindy match would be very, very interesting. 2 technicians with good power, and we might see that someday. So we move into round 4 now. Dan Cisneros at ringside, bringing you the action from the Albuquerque Convention Center. Juan Baldwin in the white trunks with the black shoes. Leo Mancillas goes down from a solid left hook. Oh man, he got all of it. And Mancillas is not going to get up, I don't believe. He's trying to get up. Referee giving him the count. Mancillas beats the count, but he's in no shape to continue, and referee Nefi Quintana waves it off. So there you see a very, very impressive victory by Juan Baldwin in the white trunks. Look for him to fight in Albuquerque again soon. He's a tremendous fighter, and now you see what I'm talking about. Juan Baldwin moving his record to 16-2 with 11 wins by knockout, ranked number 8 by the USBA, and he's sure to be moving up very soon. Let's take a look at the replay now of that final knockout. And here you see Juan Baldwin coming in trying to land the left. He misses with the left actually, and it's the right hand that gets him. Let's see if we can take one more look at that. You'll see Baldwin now, he'll throw the left, misses, comes back with a right, boom. You just see Mancillas quiver and kind of shake, and down he goes. He struggles to get up. And actually, he did make it at about the count of 9, but referee Nefi Quintana doing the right thing in stopping the match. And let's see if we can isolate. Here it is. You see the right hand coming, boom, right on the chin. All of a sudden, all systems are gone, and down goes Leo Mancillas. Let's go up to ring announcer Leroy Mora and make it official. So Juan Baldwin keeps his word and gives Leo Mancillas a spanking. Tremendous performance to open the 8-count boxing hour. His record moves to 16-2. Juan Spanky Baldwin.